Welcome back to Lift on Aspen 82. Very excited to be joined now by Christina King, the founder and executive director of Aspen Strong. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
How's your summer going?
It's fantastic.
I have to say you have amazing boots.
Thank you.
You are ready to rock. You're heading into the weekend with some flair.
Yes.
You're good to go.
I'm good to go. Yes.
Tell me about Aspen Strong. What inspired you to start this, and what's your mission with the organization?
Well, I'm a licensed clinical therapist myself, so it's just part of my nature, working in the mental hygiene industry. And I wanted to have an event that supported mental health in our valley. We have great events supporting other causes, and mental hygiene or mental health is one of our biggest concerns in this valley when it comes to addiction and crisis and suicide. So I thought, let's have a hike and let's get the community together and talk and connect and feel like they have a place to go. And the event specifically raises money for the mental health fund, so that fund subsidizes cost of care, which we believe is one of like the biggest obstacles. Like when you need help,
right?
You're like, how much does that cost? You know, and you put the brakes on.
That shouldn't be an obstruction to getting care. Let's talk about Hike, Hope, Heal. Coming up next Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. What happens at this event? What can people expect?
What can people expect? We will be there, well, our volunteers will be there bright and early at 7 a.m. With Louis Swiss that gets them out there, so that's super cool. Anybody who wants to volunteer, please come out. We'll be at Heron Park, 8 a.m. You'll sign up, you'll register, you get these fun socks from Injinji, one of our partners. And then we will have DJ Naka starting us off, and Jamie Butemeyer doing a little yoga routine with us. And
you're gonna stretch it out before you go up Smugs.
Yes, we are definitely gonna stretch it out. I'm positive that Jamie can do that for us. And then we're gonna take it on out to Smuggler, hike on up, get a group, like a big group picture at the top, come on back down, continue with the music, have some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and other great stuff. Little silent auction, and just kind of enjoy the great weather that we're having.
I love it, and it's all for a good cause, supporting the work of Strong. You mentioned mental hygiene. Expand on that concept a little bit, because I think it's important that people think about this as like daily maintenance, basically, that you should be doing for your mental health.
Yeah. When I do presentations, I ask people what they think of when I say physical health. They automatically say biking or hiking up Ajax. Then I say, what do you think of when I say dental health? They think of dental floss, and I say, what do you think of when I say mental health? And they're like, crazy, depression, hospital, and there's just such a kind of disconnect when it comes to that. So I talk about the word mental hygiene, get a checkup from the neck up. You know, when we're 2 and 3 and 4, we know how to brush our teeth and get the Band-Aid when we have a boo-boo. And when do we start talking about mental hygiene? So Aspen Strong has really started to create language around mental health that's creative, fun, not as intense, and thinking like, oh, there's something wrong with me, but mental hygiene is this. How are you just maintaining good health, connecting to people, able to articulate what your needs are to your friend, your family, whatever supports that you need, and just daily maintenance of mental floss.
Mental floss, I like it. And what is it about mental health, just a word that has that stigma around it, and what can we do as a society to help remove that and just keep people educated about what they should be doing?
Well, I think the fact that we're not talking about mental hygiene when we're young, and that it's not a part of our like developmental culture. You know, like I said, we're talking about dental health and physical health, but we're not talking about mental health. So then all of a sudden there's an issue and nobody knows what to do with it. I don't think we have the emotional literacy to be able to articulate what our needs are. So it's also something scary. Like, it's like if I go into the doctor's office and I have a knee issue, but I don't know how to talk and my hands are behind my back. Like, how do I communicate that? And that's, I think, what our issue is. So in order to take away that stigma, we really need to create emotional literacy around, you know, talking about what it feels like and being able to connect and be vulnerable and create an environment of people that you can trust to share that information with, to be vulnerable. So I think that's how we're going to do that. And we do that through many assets of Aspen Strong. We provide mental health screenings. They're online and anonymous. And we also have a mental health symposium around the neurosciences of the developing brain. We really feel strongly that our education is supporting that emotional literacy that we're missing.
And the biggest thing here is to remember that there are people out there if you are feeling negative or feeling depressed. So mental health screening is online and anonymous, so go do that. And then, of course, aspenstrong.org for information on the rest of your programs.
Yes, absolutely.
And how can people get involved for Hike Hope Heal? Should they sign up or can they just show up?
They can sign up and show up.
Okay.
So we will be prepared for you. Sign up, aspenstrong.org, and you'll see the sign up button. Or show up at Heron Park at 8 a.m. August 19th, and we will be ready to have you.
Be ready, and you're going to get socks, and you're going to get PB&Js, and that's basically all you need for a good Saturday hike up Smuggler. Christina, always good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We're back with a little more on the lift for you right after this.